What's going on, family? It's your boy, Bashari Jones.
And I am Kiana.
And welcome to Keeping Up with the Joneses Lovecast, KUWJ Live. We are here to uplift, to inspire, to encourage couples.
Absolutely.
All over the world to help them last long. We've been married for 16 years.
Yes.
16 years. And we're just here to do what we can to become the best versions of ourselves.
Absolutely.
And help other people become the best versions of themselves so we can bring value to each other individually and collectively.
Most definitely.
And make the marriage go. So what we want to do now is switching things up. And we're doing something special every week now.
Yes.
So what we're doing
about it.
Absolutely. So what we're doing is we're actually going to celebrate other couples.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to celebrate other marriages. We're going to highlight other couples that have been doing the thing, that have stood the test of time.
Yes.
That has brought value. Most of these people are our friends.
Yes.
Okay, most of these people are our friends, so they've brought us value.
Definitely.
Okay, so this couple here that we're going to introduce today, this is a dynamic couple. This is a couple that's very close to our heart.
Extremely close to our hearts.
Extremely close to our heart. You know, when we give our presentation, we talk about how our first year in marriage was our first year in network marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this couple was there.
Yes, they were
Was there from the very beginning. I'm not even sure what they knew. We literally had just got married 2 months before we joined the business. We got married 2 months before we joined the business.
That is true.
Wow. And this couple has been there with us, for us.
Yes, supporting us. Yes.
In the times of trouble, when we went through our separation, they were rooting for us.
Yes.
You know, this brother was the brother I was able to get on the phone and call. And listen, you guys know that we're big on personal development.
Mm-hmm.
This couple is one of the first couples that we did book clubs with.
Yes.
Okay. I remember calling my brother on the phone when I first read Think and Grow Rich, like, bro, my eyes are open now, you know, and, all of the epiphanies, you know, we were able to be around this couple. Watch their growth.
Yes, we were at their wedding.
At the wedding.
Yes.
Okay. We went to their wedding, which was a great show, a great Doc Reed show. I mean, we saw singing, stepping, we saw it all. So for those of you who don't know who we're talking about, we are talking about the Reids.
The Reids.
Robert and Jocelyn Reids. So listen.
Yes.
This show is going to be titled. It's no longer titled Keeping Up with the Joneses. This show is now titled Keeping Up with the Reids.
What?
Okay. So welcome to the show, family. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Blessed, honored really to have an opportunity. Thanks for reaching out. Definitely anything we can do to support, you know, your platform, the show, and touch marriages, and you know, hopefully share something that somebody can take as valuable. So here with my lovely bride, Jocelyn. 15 years in the game.
Yes.
You know, so, and if y'all hear something in the background, excuse, we have 4 children.
Absolutely.
Beautiful children.
We have 3 girls and a son. Ranges from 6 all the way up to 14. So,
wow.
Wow.
Wow, absolutely. So just give us a little bit of background on you guys' story. So exactly, you know, how did you guys meet?
I'm gonna let her take this one. You know, we all have.
So I'll talk about the first part of when I first met Robert. It was in college. I saw him, and he was wearing his lovely locks, and he had long locks, and you know, very handsome and confident. I actually thought a little bit cocky. I was like, "Who is this guy?" So,
not a little bit.
No, just a little bit. So, we, you know, we just briefly met each other and talked a little bit, but really didn't connect. But after that, we wound up working together, and working together started off or turned into working together in life, and really becoming friends, and then more. And and the rest is history. So I'll let him fill in the details, but that's how we met.
Yeah, actually, my first memory of us meeting was at the University of Michigan, and I was actually looking for the library in the School of Public Health, and she was standing at the door, and I walked in, heard it was a good library to study at, and I saw her, and I said, "Hey, you know where the library is?" She said, yep, that was it. That's my first memory.
That's his first memory.
My second memory was after graduating. I was trying to, find employment after finishing college, and she interviewed me, and I walked in like, oh, that's a familiar face, right?
Wow.
So, yeah, so she became my boss. She's still my boss. Like,
So she hired you, huh?
So what was interesting after that first thought of him being, kind of arrogant and a little bit cocky when he came in to interview, that was totally different. I mean, he was totally professional. He didn't take for granted that he knew or that we were familiar with each other. And I just, that kind of impressed me because he took it seriously.
So you guys actually lived out the movie Boomerang for real. The first part of the movie, the first part. But Jocelyn played, she played both women. She played Halle Berry and what's the other lady name?
Robin Givens.
Robin Givens. So you played Robin Givens and Halle Berry. Right? You played both roles.
Yep.
Wow. So I'm listening to, so I'm like, that story sounds real. From like, where did I hear this? What does that story sound like? I'm like,
Boomerang. I never thought about that, but that's true.
Dude was real confident, super confident, and then end up, meeting his boss in the elevator. Wow.
And she humbled him too, didn't she?
In many ways.
And that prepared him for the love of his life, right?
Absolutely.
In the end, that's what happened. So.
Right.
Absolutely. So
love should have brought you home last time.
Apparently it did.
Absolutely. So you guys been married 15 years. I know you just said that earlier. You guys been married for 15 years. So tell me, what was it like, that day, the day that you saying, okay, we getting ready to lock this thing down. We were there. It was a beautiful day. We seen, Doc with the vocals.
Yes. Very talented.
Singing to his beautiful wife again. Then we got the step show.
Yes.
I know that I can't sing. I would have only been able to rap to my wife coming down the aisle. So I mean, Jocelyn, like how was that whole experience for you? With your husband singing to you on your beautiful day. I know it's like a dream day for the women.
It was amazing. That song and that moment, it was just like he and I. When he said when the doors opened to the church and I came in and he saw me and there's light in the background, I'm like, it's almost like a movie, right?
Wow.
But it was just that moment, he and I, just showing everybody the commitment that we had already made to ourselves, or between the two of us. Before that day, we were locked in. So it was just like the expression, showing everybody a little glimpse into how we felt about each other. And it was such a beautiful thing to have all of our family, like his family traveled from New Mexico there. And he's like, this is a big deal. This is not something that, we have done. And it was beautiful. Our families coming together, our friends coming together, our lives coming together.
Wow.
And it was just a step in where we are now. It was like the beginning of our journey that we committed to. It's like, this is, the day, but this is our lives. This is where we're going to be. This is our journey that we're going to be on for until death do us part.
Wow.
It's like no other outcome, that. So that's what I thought. I don't know what you thought.
For me, I mean, it was a beautiful day. It was really just the manifestation of something that, we had envisioned and committed to and just walked out. Because the funny thing is, when we worked together, I think it was probably about 5 years? About 5 years we worked together. Actually, a year and a half. And then she left, the company to go do her career that she's doing now. And there was a time that we didn't see each other. And then we came back, through prepaid legal, right?
Yeah.
Doing the business. And we just started working well together. And for me, because of the personal development and introspection and really like, what kind of life do I want to create, right? What's important to me? What are the big rocks? You know, what are those things that I need to have in place? When we were working together during that season, we were asking some very significant questions, having some good conversations. And I was like, you know what? She's been in my corner. You know, she's always believed in me, you know, and I was just like, she the one, you know? So
she is the one, ain't she?
So everything leading up to that, I remember having a conversation about a wedding, and I thought I came from a big family until I met her. I went to one family function. It was when we were doing a Thanksgiving over our aunt's house. And I walked in, man, no lie, there was over 70 people in there.
Wow.
And this just her family, like her mom's siblings, and I'm like, 70 people, what in the world is going on, right?
Yeah. My mom grew up, and just background, my mom grew up in a family where there were 8 boys and 8 girls.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So by this time, I think there were, you know, like 6 aunts there, you know, with their spouses and children, as well as like 5 uncles. So that's just the context. So all of my uncles.
According to me, man,
Wow.
Like, what are your intentions with my niece? I'm like, bro,
hey, listen, I feel you, brother. I married into a big family as well. Like we were interviewing my wife's cousin and her husband. You know, we like, listen, when you marry into our wife's family, you're marrying a whole tribe. You're not just marrying one person, you're marrying a tribe of people. Okay.
Yeah.
And when I say that you're married to this tribe of people, yes, everybody's in your business. Everybody's involved. There's always a party all the time. It's like, it's always a party. There's always a celebration. We're going to celebrate birthdays, which is one every month. Then we're going to celebrate the holidays. And then we're going to celebrate just because we want to get together and play cards and drink. We're going to do that too. So I definitely feel you, brother, marrying into big families. But I love it, though. You know, I love it. I love my wife's family. You know, they're wonderful people. They're fun.
He grew into them.
Yeah. The reason why I mentioned that was everybody was telling us when we worked together, even when she left, they would see us together because we commuted. And they're like, y'all together? We're like, no, it's just platonic. But everybody else saw it before we did.
Yeah.
So a lot of seasoning along the way.
Yeah, even in prepaid legal, we were like, something going on over there. Like, you know.
It's like, no, it's
I think that was secret. I think it was secretive for a moment or something.
Yeah.
But you know, my wife is the relationship police, so she knows when something going on.
I do.
Right.
She always knows when something going on. She like, I'm like, listen, you know, for me, it's just straight up. You know, let's get in here.
I'm like, no.
You know, let's get these legal plans out. Let's go to get the business. Let's get the team growing. And she like, no, something going on over there. You know?
Right. Right. It's not
Always
just a
call it.
PBR. It's something else going on over there.
Yes.
in all honesty, during that time, it was strictly business for me, man. Because I actually behind the scenes a little bit during personal development, I needed to heal from a lot of things, right, man. So I was actually celibate. You know what I mean? For a long time.
I didn't know that.
And so I was straight like, nope, it's business. I'm putting all my energy into this.
Wow.
So when I was like, no, it's nothing, I meant no, it's nothing. I'm focused on this.
Okay.
So how did it go from business to dating?
The more than business.
Yeah. How did that happen?
How'd that happen?
No.
Well, look, I actually sponsored her right into the business.
Right.
Oh, so wait, hold on. Let me pause for a minute. So you hired him and he sponsored you.
He did.
He recruited up.
He recruited up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking to do.
Red,
You got to
blue,
surround
greens,
yourself
right?
with people better than you, right?
That's right.
So I knew nobody better than her, right?
Ooh, I heard that.
But
There you go,
you know,
bars.
one of those things when I sponsor somebody is I want to sit down and do a game plan. Where I want to set some goals and see how I can assist you and help you to reach your goals and do that.
Right.
And then ask yourself some deep questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10? You know, what's important to you, all those types of things. So I can know how best to serve you. And it's within that process, right, the communication, that a lot of things just started opening up. And for me, I was just like, wow, you know, we're just aligned in a lot of different areas, you know, a similar family background, belief and different things like that, values, those kind of became uncovered. And so really with a new set of eyes, because I wasn't distracted by those normal things, wasn't focused on the physical part of it. I got to see clearly, and I'm like, she's a diamond in the rough. You know what I mean?
Sure is.
So that's how.
And I think because there wasn't that pressure, or we weren't putting on airs for each other or trying to, be this person. Like when you're dating, I have to say my representative. We were just ourselves. We were talking about what we wanted, what we wanted to do, what we wanted to see, like what our values were, without feeling like this person is judging me or so it just allowed us to be a lot more real and like naturally, I guess organically fall in love with each other.
And I know I used to get on her nerves when, like, before she left the job that we were working together. We used to commute because something happened with my car, and I was in Ann Arbor. We worked in Detroit, and so we ended up driving like that's an hour. You know what I mean? Work and back from work, and we would just have conversations.
We talked the whole time.
Yeah, just talk. We still do that. We take road trips now. People are like, why y'all driving to Florida? Where? Okay, that's what we do.
Aw, I love it. Oh my goodness.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and transition into this game.
All right.
So we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. All right.
Okay.
So for those who are gonna be watching later on YouTube, for those who are gonna be listening on Sandbox Radio, this is what the game is. The game is just called Know Your Partner, right? It's just called Know Your Partner because there's certain things that we may know, certain things that we may not know. But guess what? After this game, these 7 questions we will definitely know.
Absolutely.
Because we're going to ask them and we're going to answer them. Now, so here's the thing is that we want to make the game fun. We want to have fun. It's all about fun. My wife is nothing but fun. If fun was in the dictionary, my wife's face is like right there, like, So what we're going to do is, okay, we ask a series of 7 questions. If the couple get the questions right, we get it, dang, yay.
We applaud.
We congratulate. Yes. If they get the answers wrong, we're actually going to ask a question. They both going to write down their answers. And if both answers are the same, they get it right. If both answers are different, then we're all going to take
drinks.
A shot. We're going to take a shot or a sip or whatever it is that you're comfortable with. I'm going to take a shot of Crown Black. They are not a sponsor, but if they want to, we take checks. And my wife's going to take a shot of water because she's fasting right now. Okay. So she just took my shot glass. So I'm going to need that one over there.
Oh,
and we have Kentucky Mules.
What's that?
Kentucky Mule. That's
Kentucky Mules?
Mule. Kentucky Mule.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
We got bourbon whiskey.
Oh, that's bourbon whiskey?
And ginger ale.
Cool.
Yep, and ginger ale. That's yes.
Nice. That sounds like a nice drink. A nice drink. So
spicy.
Yes, we'll make some for you when you come.
Okay,
absolutely. We definitely got to come back. We were just there in Detroit a couple of weeks ago for my wife's family reunion, and then we did a little birthday celebration as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully
it had to be the same time. We had a schedule conflict.
Because your birthday is around the same time. I think you're the 8th, right, Robert? August 8th?
3rd.
August 3rd. Okay. I knew it was a few days before or after. I'm the 5th.
Yeah, like
Leo's
2 days.
In the house.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we actually got Perry on here. They threw a comedy show. It was great. So that was our
I saw him promoting for it, and I was just like, man, comedy show. So I was just trying to figure out something that everybody would want to come to, but
next time for sure.
Yeah, next time for sure. We definitely got to get the Gills on soon because
we'll be calling them after this.
Because the Gills is the couple responsible for this relationship right here.
Awesome.
It's because of the Gills, and me and Perry got a lot of history, because I actually met Jocelyn years before Prepaid Legal. Because me and Perry was doing the gospel rap thing. We was rocking the mics. We was rocking the mics at the churches.
What's your group name?
Right.
Agape Tribe.
Agape Tribe.
Perry was a part of
Agape? Perry was a part of the tribe.
I don't think I knew. Well, I'm sure you told me a million times.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get to some questions. We definitely going to ask. Definitely got to ask this one. You want to start with this one?
With that one.
All right. So This one is going to be pretty cool. So we're going to do this one twice. So you guys are going to get kind of like a 2-in-1. So first question is, what is Robert's #1 love language? So we're gonna see if make sure y'all don't look at each other's answers.
You have to write
No,
your
I have to write my answer.
You have to write your answer. I know he's
Yes. So let me. I need to put the do 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 do.
But Robert could be answering what's Jocelyn.
We're gonna get to that one because I gotta write the answer at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
that's for you.
All right, I'll flip it over for her.
All right, y'all ready? All right. So, what is Robert's #1 love language? Let's see the answer. So Jocelyn has
Words of affirmation. I don't know.
words of affirmation.
Yes.
Is that correct? Words of affirmation. Let's give it up for congratulations.
Okay, so you get a kiss for that.
Listen, you got rewards. All right, there we go. There we go.
That's a great reward.
All right, question number 2. What is Jocelyn's #1 love language? Can't have any dead air for the radio show.
You know what I learned? For those who are paying attention to me, they change, and I didn't know that.
Yep, they can change. Yes.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can change, and then sometimes they have different dialects as well. So there are certain ways to speak the love language, you know. So you know, you definitely got to stay in practice.
I love that he said that. That means he's paying attention.
Hopefully, we're about to see.
Okay.
Absolutely. You guys ready?
Yeah. So Robert first.
Okay, Robert, what you got?
I said
Acts of service.
Acts of service. What you got, Jocelyn?
Acts of service.
Oh,
let's go. Tell you guys, I mean, this gonna be a very sober interview.
I know. I'm gonna take a drink anyway.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you, this couple right here, every time, listen, family, me and my wife, we were doing couples events back in Detroit before we moved down to Houston.
Years ago.
They were so fun. So much fun.
And we did this game, and almost every single one, because at the end of the day, you know, we gave away a trophy. We had our couple of the night.
Yeah.
And I think the Reids probably won like 95% of them.
Every event they attended, they won. Yes, they did.
All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going to be the next question. All right, so we're gonna do this one right here. I'm gonna kind of change the question up.
Okay.
All right, so this question is, who is the biggest spender in the house, Robert or Jocelyn?
Great questions.
He's laughing. Look at him.
Yes. These are important to talk about.
We just having a conversation this morning. That's all.
Right.
Okay, so I got a feeling that you guys are going to have the same answer on this one as well.
Right.
So we should have changed the game around to where we take shots if you get it right.
Right. Yes.
That way we could drink.
I may throw a couple at the end so we can get those shots in.
All right.
All right. So who's the biggest spender, Robert or Jocelyn? All right. So what's your answer, Jocelyn?
Robert.
Robert's the biggest.
That-
One more time. Getting these answers right. So that was 3 questions, right?
Yes, that was 3 questions.
Okay.
3 questions.
Absolutely.
3.
3? Okay.
All right. So cool. So here's one. We're gonna see.
Well, do you count the first one as 2 or?
I just counted as 2 because it was one
Okay.
for Robert and one for
Okay.
Jocelyn. If you want to count them as 1, you can. If you want to do more questions, hey, listen, we having fun, right?
It's all
Yeah.
good.
We having fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, next question. What is the Reids' dream vacation that they have not going on yet? Because I know y'all gets it in. So what is the Reids' dream vacation that you haven't gone on yet? Let's see if y'all get this one on the same.
Yes, let's just see. Because my throat is dry.
You need a drink. You need a drink. Oh no, this may be the question.
The next one gonna be hard. And the next one gonna be hard too.
Because he was writing for a long time, and my answer was short, so I don't know.
I'm just pouring just because.
He's getting prepared.
Right, get ready. Get ready. Okay, so Robert.
I said Hawaii.
Hawaii.
All the
Nice.
trips.
What'd you say,
And-
Joss?
Hawaii.
Oh,
Look at y'all. Listen. Listen, you guys are just that.
oh my goodness. That's why we love you guys so much. Y'all are so adorable. Oh my goodness.
That was like 4 questions.
Mhm.
Four
All right, so
questions.
I got
Yes.
I got
We'll give
another
you a hard
question.
question.
All right,
Yep.
so let's see. We're gonna see because we're gonna get creative on this one. And maybe y'all talked about this. I know you guys have dialogue in your relationship. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be the nerdy question for me, right? So for Robert Reed, if Robert was to become his favorite superhero, who would that superhero be? See, now we vast because we got all kinds. We got Marvel, DC, we got
So many, right?
Looney Tunes.
No, she writing fast. Look at her. She knows.
I think I know.
Do
Okay.
you know, Robert? Who you,
Yeah.
do you know? because if he got to think about it, that means we might be able to drink.
We'll see.
Okay. So this is what I said. I said Marvel Universe Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
Ooh.
Marvel Universe Spider-Man,
Oh, she was specific.
not Sony.
Spider-Man.
Look at here. This is crazy.
She wrote that quick. She knew his answer.
Right, she wrote it quick.
knew. Yes, she
Wrote
did.
it real quick. So
Mhm.
not Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Tim Holland Spider-Man.
Right,
Oh.
Tim Holland. Tom Holland.
It's so funny, man. Like our children are so into that, right? And they tell
Listen,
them all
I'm-
the backstory and stuff, and I'm just like, I never knew all this.
Yeah.
know the
Man, I'm a
backstory.
Marvel fanatic, man. I love it.
Yes,
love
he
it.
is.
Did
I
you see
love
the new Shang-Chi yet?
Haven't seen it yet. I know it just came out this weekend, but I'm definitely
We'll check it out.
going to see that.
We checked it out yesterday, man. It's a must see.
We can go today.
Hey, might go tonight. See, my
Yeah.
daughter, she'd get mad if we go without her. So
She's a
when it
Marvel
comes to
fan
Mar-
too. That's
she's kind of not you, Tia. You don't care about no Marvel. But, my youngest daughter, Bree, she's a Marvel. At least she tried to be a Marvel fan. I'm telling you, you ain't no real Marvel fan because you got to know everything. Like you got to question, you got to know everything that's going on. All right, so
Right.
we're gonna go ahead and flip the same question over for Jocelyn. Okay, if you were able to become your favorite superhero, who would that
I'm gonna
superhero
drink on this one. Okay. There's gonna be some drinking here.
Actually, one reminds me of you, Jocelyn.
Really?
One
You're gonna have
superhero
to tell me that one
does remind me of you. I'm going to tell you who it is after we do the question, because I don't want to say it and then Robert be like, oh, you know, that might be it.
I'm done writing.
You done?
I'm not as confident in this answer.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All
not.
right. All right. So you got Robert.
I want to say Storm, but my first instinct was to say Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's Wonder
Okay.
Woman.
Wonder Woman.
I don't know.
Wonder
got?
Woman.
Oh,
Look
my
at
goodness.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Oh,
Crazy.
I was like,
Crazy.
Storm, let me. No. Wonder Woman.
But who the one that reminds me that reminds me of you, I think is because you guys kind of favor a little bit is the lady Gamora, the lady who plays Gamora. What's her name?
Gamora.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Mhm.
mhm.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, they kind of favor a little bit. So
Mhm.
sometimes I'll be
Green.
like,
No, that'd be
Green,
cool.
yeah.
Favorite color. Yes.
All right, you guys are
Awesome.
knocking this out the park. We got
Absolutely.
to mail y'all a trophy now.
Uh,
All right, so I think I might get y'all on this. one.
Oh, this is a
Okay.
good question. You
What's-
doing
what's-
this one? Which one were you doing?
I actually was thinking of one off of my head.
You can do that one too, but I want you to ask.
You want to do this one
Yes,
right here?
I like that.
You want to?
Oh no. No, that wasn't
No.
what I thought that said.
Oh, okay. You probably thought that this question was the question I was going to ask. I don't know, maybe.
Okay, what's the
All right,
question?
so here's the question I'm going to ask. All
Who's
right.
it for?
For
It was this one. I like this one. But go ahead, actually.
You want to do this one? We can do this one, and then I'll do a bonus one.
Okay.
All right. So, but we have to break this up into two, though.
Yep, you do.
All right. So, Robert.
Okay.
What is the best gift that you have ever received?
Oh, Lord.
The best gift that Robert has ever received.
Are you mean from anybody or from Jocelyn?
Let me see. This say doesn't necessarily. You want to do it from a partner? We can do it from your partner. The best gift you ever
no,
received.
it'll make it harder.
Yeah,
it'll
just make it general. Make it general.
Make it general.
That makes sense.
I would assume that you've seen all of Robert's gifts. Well, he can't pick a gift that you haven't seen. You know,
so maybe from Jocelyn,
maybe if it's because his buddy may have gave him a watch or something. He's like, oh, I forgot to tell you, my buddy gave me a watch. So no, just it could be you wanted to be from. I think that's going to be easy.
It would be easy
if it's from Jocelyn.
That is true.
Because
since y'all been married, since y'all have been married, that's how.
Since you've been married.
Since you've been married.
What is the best gift that Robert has ever received since you guys have been married?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we threw one in there. I wonder if they're gonna get this. If they get this one.
Perry says children excluded, so you can't count the kids. That would be the number one gift.
That would be the number one gift.
I agree. I like that Perry said. Thank you, Perry. We appreciate that.
I'm gonna give me some sound effects.
Yes, get some sound effects.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're writing a lot, Jocelyn.
I know. I'm just like all over. I'm like still writing.
You only pick one.
What, Robert?
All right, let's see. Let's see. Perry say you pouring right now.
Right, you should pour right now. So I wrote down like 4 answers, but
okay, you gotta pick one.
I'm gonna go with peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Peach cobbler, like so. The story behind that, but that. Oh, you know what? I messed up. That wasn't since we've been married. But one of the first gifts I gave him, I invited him to my condo for dinner. And I made a homemade, dinner. I asked my mom how to, because peach cobbler is his favorite dessert. So I got her recipe. Yeah, I got her recipe and I made peach cobbler for him. And so, yeah.
But after a briefing, man. Totally unexpected.
Right.
Hey, listen, I get peach cobbler every year for my birthday from my mother-in-law.
Oh,
that's
man,
his favorite too.
Peach cobbler, absolutely.
Oh, okay. We didn't get this one right. I didn't say peach cobbler. But I said, other than my wife, it would be when she flew in. My mom, she like rented the Alpha House in Detroit, historic Alpha House. Flew in my mom, and I didn't know. And I walked down, and I see everybody. I'm like, oh, surprise, surprise! And I looked over and see my mom, who lives in a completely different state.
I actually did write that down too. I put surprise party. I should have said surprise party.
Wow.
Oh, that was so sweet. But guess what we get to do?
Well, we get to
do. We're gonna send this shout out to we're gonna give a toast to Doc's mom is Rita Taylor Parson in the building.
Yes. Thank you. I was getting thirsty.
Like I haven't felt the burn all day. All right, so bonus question.
No, you got to reverse it.
Oh yeah, verse. I'm sorry. We want to reverse it. So what is
the best
gift that Jocelyn has received since you guys have been married? Let me start pouring again.
Start pouring again. So, right.
You gotta think about it. Do you know your favorite gift? Because if you don't know your favorite gift.
The interesting thing is that I'm a big vacation. Like I'm not a huge like gift, like physical gift kind of
So
person.
gifts is not your love language.
It's not.
Acts of service, remember?
It's acts of service, and his is, you know, words of affirmation. So I mean, gifts are good, but they aren't as memorable as the time that we you know, spend together in our talk. So that's just a prelude to say that I probably won't get this one right either. So,
We've been married, right?
Just you were married, yeah. Because you got to know about it. You know, it can't be something that she got when she was 5 years old. You weren't even there, didn't even know her. Perry might know.
Yeah, Perry.
no, just from him. Okay.
All right. Well, I just said the Punta Cana trip.
Punta Cana trip.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I said my ring.
Your ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a sweet answer.
That's all right.
Yeah, he said, let me grab my drink.
Okay.
Okay.
Give a shot to the ring. Shot to the ring.
To the ring. Mm-hmm.
That's funny because my wife watches a show called Put a Ring on It.
I do.
Because we like the we both watched the show
Ready
with
to
nephew
Love.
Tommy, Ready to Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And it's cool.
We did too.
The crazy part is that they shot 2 seasons here in Houston.
Oh.
Yep. So we actually met 2 of the guys. We met Edwin, the chef.
From the first
I think
season.
that was from season 2.
Oh, yeah, season 2.
We met him at HEB around the corner from us. And then just the other day, we saw Joel
Mm-hmm.
from season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Same
We gotta go
HEB.
catch up on this.
At the
Yeah.
same HEB around
Which
the
is
corner.
a grocery store
It's a
down
grocery
here.
store down here.
Mhm.
Okay.
We gotta go catch up on the seasons.
So there's a 3rd season. I think we only saw the 1st and 2nd season.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the second and 3rd season were both done in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's doing season 4 in DC.
Yes, he
Oh.
is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, we big fans of it, and I listen to the Steve Harvey Morning Show like every single morning.
I'm big fans of relationships.
But and I was saying that the put a ring on it is like I was watching it with her, but I couldn't relate because I'm like, these dudes is crazy. Like they got beautiful women right there, and they just don't want to get married. Like I can't relate to these guys. Like I'm putting a ring on mine. Like
He doesn't watch that show with me.
so now they gotta go date other couples and go through jealousy and all this stuff to see if they really want to be with the person that they're with. I'm like, I can't relate to those guys. Like I'm not going through all that. Like I love my woman. I'm putting a ring on it.
Right.
Like, what we got to talk about? Let's go. We either doing it or not,
Oh, babe.
Go back and watch.
All right. So bonus question. Bonus question.
Yeah, this will be the last question.
This will be the last one.
Okay.
I did really good though.
All right.
Stop us up.
Who is Mr. and Mrs. Reid's favorite power couple?
That's a good question.
See if you guys pick the same couple. You guys been knocking this thing out the park today, so we got to give a special shout out to the Reids for knocking this thing out the park. But this is you. We expected this.
Absolutely.
We didn't expect
nothing less.
We already knew what was going to happen when we decided to do the game. We were like, they're gonna go ahead and knock this thing out the park.
A dynamic duo that just works in cooperation with each other and totally in sync. I just love it.
Absolutely.
So I have 2 thoughts on this, and I wonder how he's gonna go. I'm thinking, power couple or like inspiration, or the couple that we see as that have just made it the longest, and they are like.
Oh, look, he picked up his pen.
Are you giving hints?
Yes, she is. Yes, she's kind of giving
hints.
Because there are so many incredible couples, but I know for me, the couple, my inspiration has been, what has made him.
We're talking.
Sarah, get out of here. Get out of here. No, we can drink anyway. But
well, listen, it don't matter because whatever couples we pick, we're gonna toast to those couples anyway. So
okay. So the couple that I picked were his grandparents.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
And I picked his grandparents because I think that is why he is the man he is today, and why family is so important. And they've been married for 60 years.
Wow.
And they are amazing. And when I came to visit him in his hometown in New Mexico the first time, like they were just so welcoming to me. And his, I had lost my grandmother before that, and his grandmother was just like, welcomed me so much, and I love them. So
Oh,
It's beautiful.
I love that.
That was beautiful.
You did really good, Robert.
Yeah, I'm just gonna toast to Oriel and Ruth Taylor.
Oriel and Ruth Taylor.
Yes, let's toast to them.
So let's go ahead and toast to them.
That's gonna be mine. So I'm just.
Say, how can you pick anybody else
I
after
know,
that?
right?
After your grandparents, it's like, okay, whoever else I pick is gonna throw that in the trash.
I heard that. We'll accept that, okay?
No, what did Perry say? He put something in the chat.
She said, did she slide him the card or did it hit the floor? Talking about that table talking.
I love it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, definitely got to give a shout out to all the power couples out there.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna hear like Darnell and Tracy.
What you said?
I actually, I was thinking, couples that I don't know, and then couples that I do know.
Right.
Definitely Darnell Self and Tracy Self.
I was thinking about them too.
Has been one of those couples, man. Just since they have this example, they have all this impact, but that's the family couple. You know what I mean? That's the one.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you who my answer would be. I didn't cut you off, did I, Robert?
Nope, you good.
Michelle and Barack. I love how Barack is unashamed of talking of his wife and how he gets emotional. And I just really love their union, and they are very family oriented. So to me, I think they would be my number one, but I believe Ashari's would be Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Jay and Beyonce. I love Jay and Beyonce.
He does.
Like those would be my top three. Is Jay, Beyonce, Darnell and Tracy, and Michelle and Barack. It's like them three is like, they go on the vision board. We got to put pictures of them in the house as as great examples, because they've all stood, they're standing the test of time. They're winning together. They're complimenting each other.
Yes.
One is not ashamed of the other one to shine.
That's absolutely.
And vice versa. So that's just something that I look at, because I want my wife to shine as an artist. My wife wants me to shine as a teacher. A personal development teacher. So it's like we want to see each other win, and we love couples that want to see each other win. So with that being said, it's like we like we like regular couples. People who go to work, put in the work, come home, and just love on each other. But we really, really, really love power couples.
We do.
Power couples, couples that have vision, that have dreams, that aspire to do great things together, that aspire to open up businesses, have ownership, home ownership, business ownership, investments, and we know that that's what you guys are about.
Absolutely.
That's kind of been the basis of our relationship. Our camaraderie has been building. Building, working to build better futures for ourselves, for our children's children. So I just want to ask you guys, what do you guys do? Let's talk a little bit about. let's promote your businesses. Let's promote your some of the things that you guys are doing, so people can know what you're doing, and if they need you, they'll know where to find you, right? Okay, so go ahead and Robert, Jocelyn, just give us a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, go ahead. So what do you do then?
So what I do, I support my husband and helping to build the business and the family. Like that is my focus, in making sure that the children, the house, everything is running the way that it's supposed to be. And outside of that, I do pharmaceutical sales. And so you know, that is a smaller portion to our bigger vision, which is our family and our family's business. So with that, it's just figuring out how like my business can help feed our larger business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What Robert does.
And we know you've been holding that down for a while. So shout out to you, Jocelyn.
Absolutely.
For holding down the
Four
pharmaceutical.
beautiful
So
children. You don't even look like it, okay?
Oh, thank you. No. Yes. 4 children. I mean, that is a job, and a lot of people don't realize like that is like building them and building them up is, you know, as important as building up our financial,
absolutely,
you know, future, making sure that they're strong, that they're you know, that they're using their gifts, that they are grounded as well, because there's so much coming at them. They have to be grounded, and you know, as we're building.
I love it. Oh my goodness. I love her.
Oh, I love you.
So our business actually is Bankable Financial. That's the name of the company. It's our company.
Okay.
And one of the things that has driven me for all these years, you know, we met doing network marketing and doing those type of things. It's really a stepping stone into creating independent wealth, and especially for the family. I'm definitely about making sure that families know how to create and secure generational wealth. So that's what I help people do, right? I help people create and secure generational wealth, and we do that by teaching private banking systems. So like, you know, families, helping them set up a private family bank system for their home, because that's going to be the thing that is kind of like the foundation to give them the resources they need to go out and really tap into their gifts and their purpose and make the contribution and impact to the world. And so, you know, you can catch us at docreid.com right now. I actually have that's where you can find, you know, more information on the project. I encourage you to schedule a one-on-one consultation. I can share more with you specifically of what we do and how you and where you are, you can get out of your situation. You can tap into your greatness. You can align the things that you need to align, and you'll be surprised that it's not going to take as much as you think it's going to take. You can do it, and we can help, right? Let you know that I'm a very big believer that you can use insurance as a asset class, because you can purchase and guarantee your wealth as your wealth. That's one of the things that, you know, we didn't know. You can purchase it, right?
Wow. Yeah.
You know, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a big. Okay, you can guarantee that day one. I can show you exactly how to guarantee that happening, and then set you on the course as you're building and doing different things. Really be able to live your fullest potential, and not have to put at risk, you know, your family.
Nice.
Docreid.com, or you hit me on Instagram as well. If you're on Instagram, you can check the link in the bio.
Nice. I love it. I love it, man. Just got to give a shout out to Mr. Doc Reid, man. It's been one of the most intelligent brothers that I've known in my entire life.
And he can dance and sing.
That's the icing.
Absolutely. So we're coming to like almost our last 10 minutes. So what I want to do is, because, you know, me and my wife, we really contribute personal development to the success of our marriage. Most people know that we went through a lot. You know, we went through a separation. You know, we've always been business builders our entire marriage. That's one of the reasons why we took a break from prepaid legal, because our first year of business was our first year of network marketing as well. So it's like we needed all the books. We needed your first year of network, right? Yeah, our first year of marriage was our first year network marketing. So we needed a first year of marriage book, and we needed a first year of network marketing book as well. And they needed to make a book called Your First Year of Network Marketing Being Married. You know, we need all those books. We might need to write that book.
Maybe.
You know, we might need to write that book. So that's one of the reasons why we took a break from prepaid, because our marriage was suffering, even though we were able to hit executive director, you know, in 13 months. And, you know, we had that flash of success, but it was tough behind the scenes.
It was.
You know, it was really tough behind the scenes. So, but we really attribute personal development to
the success of our
marriage. You know, 2 of the books that we really leaned on to really rebuild our foundation. One is the 5 Love Languages. You know, 5 Love Languages, because it helped us to understand each other, to communicate better.
That was the biggest reason of our separation, really not understanding each other's love language.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
writing poetry and I needed to take out the trash. It was acts of service, It's like I write all the poetry, everything. I'm in the studio doing things and, writing recordings and everything. And she like, look, if he just take out the trash, she'll get lucky tonight, real simple stuff, so I learned how to, hey, who would have known, who would have known? So, I took out the trash and, clean the kitchen. She like, oh, that's sexy. I'm like,
It is.
But so that one, and also the 4 Agreements, which one of our mentors actually gave us that book, the 4 Agreements, because it helped us to
communicate better,
right, and it also helped us to work on ourselves personally, because the 4 Agreements is really a personal journey. That book is a personal journey. It's about you being holding yourself accountable for these 4 agreements to yourself. And then once we came together collectively, now we are holding ourselves accountable and we're holding each other accountable, to those 4 agreements. So those are 2 books that have been foundational for us. And we just read Women Are From
Men
Venus.
Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus.
Yeah. So we just read that. And that helped us out with communication as well. So
that is the third one.
That has become number 3.
Yes.
Okay.
That's become number 3. So tell me, what personal development books have been a very big contribution to you guys' marriage? That you guys have been able to really, really implement into your love life, your marriage, your family. That is really helping to elevate you guys. Just share with the world.
All right. Well, foundationally, we have to say that the Bible has been the foundational book for us. Really, what I found, one of the things you keep saying is communication, right? And communicating with a clear understanding that what I say, what I mean, you understand, you have an understanding of that, right? So sometimes people say, I want to marry for love, right? But what does love mean? So it may mean something different to me, may mean something different to you. So you have to make sure that you're using the same definition. And so, with the Bible, one of the things that it has done for us is love is not what society has told us that it is. It's not a Disney fairy tale movie. It's not about your feelings and I got butterflies in my stomach.
Even though he did have butterflies.
I did.
No.
Listen, we all have butterflies, but eventually those butterflies
they fly away.
They fly away. So you gotta have some foundation.
We get caterpillars again, right?
But there may be times that you don't like me, but still love me, right? Because from the Hebrew perspective, love is an action, right? It's not a feeling. And I think that's one of the big takeaways that we took, from reading the Bible is it has to be an action. And so, what actions are you taking? Like you said, there are certain things that need to be taken care of. The actions need to go forth, right? So the Bible has been very, very instrumental. And, for us, I'll let you pick the other book.
Definitely the 5 love languages. Before we got married and we were going through counseling with our premarital counseling with our pastor, there were 3 books that he recommended to us, and the 5 love languages was one. So that was really, really important. And the other one, I can't think of the title specifically, but it was like love, sex, communication. It was a book. Finance. So it's like money, sex, and communication. So basically, it really talked about questions you need to ask before you get married. Before those butterflies fly away, things that you really need to think about and talk about, and money, because so many people are, or marriages are torn apart because of money, and their lack of understanding of money, their lack of really understanding the importance of being a financial steward and understanding what your husband's beliefs or your wife's beliefs are about money. So you have to be on the same page going into the marriage, because you may have, a saver and a spender, an investor and, someone who's not. So you really have to understand those things going into it. And us going through that and working through that and being able to love each other through that with our differences and coming together with a singular plan, because sometimes you're not always on the same page. But
No, you're not.
Right.
no.
Right. But do us a favor, find the title to that book and the author and shoot it to us on our inbox so we can maybe put a link on our YouTube page for that book, because that sounds like something, because we know we're always students to the game. We're always looking for the next book to read, the next piece of information or knowledge that we can input to our marriage. So definitely send us that. We definitely want to check that book out. We want to give a shout out to Gary Chapman for the 5 love languages.
Yes.
You know, we want to give a shout out to Don Miguel Ruiz for the 4 love languages.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and give a shout out to God for the Holy Bible. You know,
And, you know, just a bonus book. Actually, I know the author, Mike Lewis, wrote a book, The Lion's Den, Capitalizing on Life Experiences to Build Character.
Nice.
He just came out with this book. I definitely encourage you guys to check him out. You can hit me a DM. I'll get you the information for it or whatever. But
nice.
Him and his wife have a wonderful marriage and story as well.
Okay, cool. You have to introduce us. We get them on the show. Get them in the lineup.
I think he's in Houston too.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Local to you guys.
So we might be able to do an in-person show.
Yes, I would love that.
Absolutely. Cool. All right, family. So we're actually getting ready to come into our hour of the show. We definitely want to give a shout out to people who have been I would say, you know, a help to us. Got to give a shout out to Mr. Michael Sandman Sandlin.
Yes.
I'm sorry, the crown is kicking in. So Michael Sandman Sandlin, we want to definitely give you a shout out. Thank you for the platform for Sandbox Radio.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, go to www.sandboxradio.com. You can also go to Apple and Google Play Store and download Sandbox Radio worldwide. Go ahead and download the app. This show will be airing every Sunday, 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Did I say that right?
Yes.
All right, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central Time. That makes 3 p.m. Pacific Time. So definitely lock in with the app, or you can lock in on the website. That way you can hear the show. Also, listen, he's an awesome DJ. You know, got to give a shout to our brother Randall Piner for setting up the connection to Michael Sandman. So got to give a shout to Mr. Randall Piner, who's also our ballroom instructor. We got more ballroom videos coming up real soon. You know, me and my wife, we're gonna be gigging and dancing a lot on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We're gonna be gigging with the ballroom, and definitely want to give a shout out to Doc
and
Reed and Jocelyn
Reed. Yes.
Power
couple.
So fun. Appreciate you guys having us.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. So we just want to let you guys know that we definitely love you. We appreciate everything that you guys have done in our lives personally. It is not forgotten.
No.
Definitely not forgotten. We definitely, you know, because, you know, mentorship is big. And you guys were some of our first mentors.
Absolutely.
You know, in the network marketing field.
Yeah, we was rough around the edges.
You know, so we definitely appreciate all those times when it was rough and we were able to, when we picked up the phone and called, you picked up. And you know, and you spent time, and you know, we invited us to your house. We've ate your food
many times.
You know, we've been in your refrigerators. You know, so we definitely appreciate all that you do. You know, and we just want to encourage you guys to keep going, to know that your work is not done in vain, and that you guys have already impacted, you know, people. You know, and you guys have been a strong impact already. You know, so I just want to let you guys know that, so that you guys can understand and know that who you are and what you represent is not in vain.
No.
Okay, it is celebrated.
It is.
And it is not forgotten.
At all.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Thank you guys for coming on.
We love you guys.
We love you too. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing your story. So we're going to go ahead and get on up out of here. We're going to actually start recording, family. So those of you on Sandbox Radio, make sure that you look for Keeping Up with the Joneses or KUWJ Live on Instagram, KUWJ Live on Facebook, Keeping Up with the Joneses on YouTube, which is soon to be KUWJ Live on YouTube. So make sure that you guys hit all the platforms. Follow us on every platform, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everything. Just follow us. Follow the journey, follow the fun. We got a lot more couples coming on. It's going to be definitely a fun thing. Thank you. Shout out to Perry Gill and his wife, Michelle, for hopping on with us. You guys are going to be on soon. Thank you. I got to give a shout out to my sister, Jackie, for hopping on, and showing us support. So, family, we will see you guys again next week. Thank you guys for hopping on. Much love, much respect, much power. See you guys next week.
All right. Good night.